Welcome the all students in Guru Mumbai Municipal Corporation online training program. For the today's session, I am Swapnil Patil and our subject is math. So as per the schedule, our topic is the symmetry. We already started this lesson in the previous lesson, so the previous lecture. So today we will continue this lesson from the remaining part. So now, first of all, we will revise the some part of the previous lesson. Actually, it is a very simple and small lesson. So we will continue this remaining part, and today we will finish this lesson. So first of all, we will see the symmetry. What is the symmetry? The state of having two halves that match each other exactly in size and shapes, etc. What is symmetry? The state of having the two halves that match each other exactly in size, shapes, etc. Student, I will ask the one question to you. If you will stand front of the mirror, so what we will see in the mirror? If you know the answer, just raise the hand.
Our reflection, sir.
Yes, you will see.
हम
Yes, yes.
हमारे जैसे एक और मिरर में दिखेगा सेम हाइट सेम थिंग्स.
Yes, very good. अगर हम मिरर में खुद को देखेंगे तो सेम बॉडी हमें मिरर में भी दिखेंगी. अभी मुझे एक बताओ. If we will wear the watch in our right hand, then where we have to find the watch in the mirror? In which hand we have to find the watch in the mirror? अगर हमने राइट हैंड में वॉच पहनी है तो हम मिरर में उसको कहाँ पे दिखेंगे? कौन से हैंड में दिखेंगे?
सर लेफ्ट में.
Yes, left में. Very good.
Sir, on the left.
Yes, very good. Very good. In the previous lecture, we had seen the one story of the one teacher and two students, Sudha and Anil, and their teacher. So when the Sudha batch on the left shoulder, it it will be seen in the on the right shoulder, and the pallu of teacher again, it is on the right shoulder. It will be shown in the left shoulder. It is a reflection of mirror, but it is a part of symmetry. Okay, so what is the symmetry? The state of having the two halves that match each other exactly in size, shapes, etc. Okay, now look at here. One boy here. Okay, on the one boy, one axis line is there. Okay, so similarly, when we divide our body into vertically two parts, then both the sides of our body exactly symmetrical. When we divide our body vertically, जब हम अपने बॉडी को डिवाइड करेंगे टू पार्ट्स में वर्टिकली, तो हमें एग्जैक्टली सिमेट्रिकल लाइन मिलेगी या फिर सिमेट्रिकल एक्सिस मिलेगा. इफ we divide our body vertically, sorry, horizontally, so we will not get the exactly two parts, because in the upper part we will get the hands, nose, head, eyes, this part, body parts, and in the below part only we will get the legs. Okay, so when we divide our body vertically into the two parts, then both the sides of body are exactly symmetrical. Now there's some types of symmetry we had already learned in the previous lecture. First of all, first type of symmetry, reflectional symmetry. Second one, rotational symmetry, and third one is the point symmetry. In our syllabus, there is a no rotational and point symmetry. Only reflectional symmetry is there. So we will see the definition of reflectional symmetry. What is the reflectional symmetry? Well, already we will see the one example was there of mirror. It is a reflectional symmetry. when we uh, stand on the bridge of water or river, so our body reflect in the water. Okay, so what is the definition of reflectional symmetry? If a symmetrical figure gets divided by an axis in the figure into the two parts which fall exactly on each other, its symmetry is called reflectional symmetry. If a symmetrical figure gets divided by an axis in the figure into the two parts which fall exactly on each other, its symmetry is called the reflectional symmetry. Look at some example of reflectional symmetry. See the alphabet A. When if we fold the A on paper, given A, look at here. A is there. If you fold the left side on the right side, so we'll get the axis or one line is there. Look at here, this line. Just a minute. This line. If we fold this part to here like this, so we will get the one axis line there. Again, say it is a reflectional symmetry. Again here, if we fold this part on this part, so again we will get here one line. So it is also reflectional symmetry example. Again, third one, here we fold this part on here, or this part right side part on left side part. So we'll get the line here, vertical line here. Okay. Now the next example again. It is a freehand drawing. If we fold this part on this part, so we will get the same diagram on one side. We are already seen a A, and it is the hexagon. Now this hexagon, what is here? Yes, student. How many axes are there? Two axes are here.
Two
One is the
axes.
yes, very good. One is the horizontal and one is the vertical. The other two axes are there. Okay. Now, 30 set 20 is remaining. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3. These three questions are already done. But before going to start the question number 4, I will ask some question to you. Okay. Student, anyone tell me the which alphabets are not coming in the symmetrical figure? Or how many alphabets are not coming in the symmetrical figure? In the previous lecture, we had already learned how many alphabets are coming in the symmetrical figure and which are the remaining.
Two.
Huh? Yes.
Two.
Only two alphabets are not coming in the symmetrical figure.
Yes, sir.
Mm, again, which parts? So which alphabets will not come in the symmetrical figure? Will you tell me? We'll see the one by one. Okay.
B.
A is the symmetrical figure. Yes. B also symmetrical figure. C also symmetrical figure. D also symmetrical figure. E also symmetrical figure. Now the F. F is symmetrical figure?
No.
No, very good. After F, G. Is G symmetrical figure?
No.
No, very good. How many now up to here? Two.
Two.
Alphabets are not coming in the symmetrical figure. Now after the G, H. Is symmetrical figure? Yes. I. Yes.
Yes.
J.
Yes.
No. J is not a symmetrical figure. K. Yes, it's a symmetrical figure.
Yes, sir.
L.
No.
No.
No, sir.
M. Capital M. Yes, it's a symmetrical
Yes,
figure.
sir. I am also.
N.
Figure.
Is N. Capital N. N is not the
Capital
capital.
No.
L.
Yes.
No, sir.
Sorry. Yes.
L.
N is not the symmetrical figure. Means that
Yes, sir.
actually 16 are symmetrical figure and 10 out of it are not symmetrical figure. Okay. This
I am
we
16.
already learned in the previous lecture. Okay. Now the next, our question number 4. Now, what is the question number 4? Observe the various common seen objects such as the leaves, birds, slides, picture of historical building, etc. Find the symmetry among them and make a collection of them. Look at it. Question number 4. Observe the various commonly seen objects such as tree leaves, bird sight, historical building, etc. Find the symmetrical shapes among them and make a collection of them. Okay, look at here. Our question and there's its solution. What is the question? See the objects which are the tree leaves. Look at here, tree leaf. Some of the symmetrical objects seen in the daily life are shown below. Generally, what we are seeing in the daily life, these pictures are here. Look at the tree leaf. Tree leaf is divided into the two exactly parts. One is the left side and one is the right side. Look at here. Two sides are there.
Yes,
It,
sir.
it's called the means this line, vertical line, is divided into the two equal parts. Means it's a symmetrical object. Now the second bird. Bird in the means flying bird or bird in the flight. So when we see it from the side, we can
Also,
observe it. It's two parts.
find the symmetry leaf.
Look at here, this bird exactly following two similar parts or in the similar size. Now the historical object or historical building. What is here? What is
Tajmehal.
this? Yes, Taj Mahal.
Tajmehal.
Yes. Taj Mahal is exactly divided into the two parts. One line is dotted line is there. Okay. This line divided into the two parts.
Two parts.
Exactly two parts. Difference between the two parts means two sides.
Yes.
Okay. Now here our lesson means practice set number 20 is over. Now we will go on the next. Topic is drawing the symmetrical figure on graph paper. Drawing the symmetrical figure on graph paper. What is a graph paper? Show some picture. Look at this. It's a graph paper. There are the two axes are there. One is the means when we draw the graph, we have to draw the two axes, x-axis and it is a y-axis. It's a x-axis and second one is the means which is the horizontally it's x-axis and which is the vertically it's a y-axis. Means जो खड़ी लाइन है वो है y-axis and जो टेढ़ी है वो है x-axis. It's a graph paper. Again, one picture is there. Look at here. It's the second picture of graph paper. Third paper. It's a sample of graph papers. Now we will see our topic, drawing the symmetrical figure on graph paper. Observe the graph paper which is on the right side. Observe the figure on graph paper. The line segment AB is drawn on the left of the line L. Look at here. Hmm. This line segment AB, it is drawn on the left side of line L. The point A1 and point B1. Look at it. The point A1 and point B1 are as the far on the right of the L as A and B are the on the its left. मतलब जितने दूर पॉइंट ए और बी है उतने ही दूर राइट साइड में पॉइंट A1 और पॉइंट B1 दिए. सेम डिस्टेंस है दोनों में. जितना लेफ्ट साइड में A एंड B है उतना ही राइट साइड में A1 और B1 है. So the point A1 and point B1 are the image of point A and B. अभी देखो पॉइंट A1 और B1 क्या है. पॉइंट A की इमेज है पॉइंट A1 और पॉइंट B की इमेज है पॉइंट B1. So the figure line segment of segment A1 B1 is the image of line segment AB. Means if we join these 2 points A1 and B1, so we will get this like this line, a line segment. So what is this line segment? The line segment A1 B1, it is the image of line segment AB. Okay, the line segment A1 B1, it's the image of line segment AB. So we can verify it using the scale or measuring the units or length of these 2 line segment. Okay. Now look at it again. Some diagrams are there. In the figure above, the line L divide the figure into the 2 parts. Look at this line L. This line L, here also line L. This line here, divide the figure into the exactly 2 parts. Do think 2 parts fall exactly on each other? Question क्या है कि दोनों parts exactly same है. Student, will you tell me both parts are equal or exactly same?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Because it's a symmetrical figure and these are on the graph paper. So, means answer of this question, we'll look at here. First figure, triangle PQR and triangle P1, Q1 and R1. Line L divide these two triangles equally. Look at it, this line L, and on the left side, actual angle means original triangle, and on the right side, it's the image of the angle PQ, triangle PQR. Okay, here the freehand drawing here. So if you will fold this figure from this side on the line L, so we will get the same object or same drawing here. So what is the solution? Yes, the 2 parts of the both figure fall on each other on folding along the line L. Okay. Now the last practice set. Practice set number 21. Along each figure shows below, a line L has been drawn. Complete the symmetrical figure by drawing a figure on the other side such that the line L become the line of symmetry. I will again read the one-time question. Along the each figure shows below, a line L has been drawn. Complete the symmetrical figure by drawing a figure on the other side such that line L become the line of the symmetry. एक फिगर दी है लाइन L के बाजू में ऊपर या बाजू साइड में, तो हमें सेम फिगर ड्रॉ करनी है और जो लाइन L है वो हमें सिमेट्रिकल लाइन है क्या वो देखना है या फिर उसको सिमेट्रिकल लाइन बनाना है. मतलब अगर if you will draw the same figure on the another side of line L, so we will get the line L as a symmetrical line. So first example, look at here. It's the first example. It's the second one. It's the third diagram. So we will see the solution of it. Now look at it. In the first example. In the this first example, on the graph paper, we can draw the exactly another side of the given diagram. It's a line L. Okay. On the above side of line L, this figure is there. So what we have to do? The same diagram on the below side. So first of all, start from here. This line. So take this much line on the downward side or below side. Now here, this line on the left side. So we have to draw this line on the left side. Means we can draw as use the pencil on the graph paper. Again, if this line is on the above side, so we have to draw this line on below side. Means opposite. So it's a, means we have to complete this line, we will get the same object, means complete object, and it's a symmetrical object. Now the second diagram, some triangles or one shape is there like the triangle. So exactly on the right side we can draw it like the mirror. If we stand the mirror front of the mirror 1 foot, so again we will see our image in the mirror. The distance is the 1 foot. Okay. So look at here. We can complete this figure. Now means use the graph paper. We can draw this line or objects like this. Means this one is completed here. And now in the third figure, line L divide the two parts exactly. So here this triangle gets the one image like this angle. Okay. Now here our lesson is completed. If you ask any question, you can ask me. Again, I have some questions to ask you, but before going to start some questions, you can ask me your question. Hey, student. May I ask some question to you?
No, sir. Hello, sir. No.
Okay, I will ask some question to you.
Yes, sir. I'm okay, sir.
Tell me how many axes in the zero? How many? It's a simple
4
question.
axis.
Can we draw the more than 4 axes?
Yes, sir. Wait 2 minutes.
Yes, we can draw the uncountable axis in the zero or circle like this. Uncountable means we can draw the we cannot count the axis how much we have to draw in the circle or zero. How many axes we can draw in the triangle?
Sir,
Yes.
3 axis.
Yes, very good. 3 axes like this.
अब आंसर करते तो
One,
क्यों नहीं
two.
कर पाती समझ में तो
Yes, these 3 axes we can draw in the triangle. Now, we have one question to you. How many axes we can draw in the Z? Can we draw the axis in the Z?
No, sir.
No, very good. If we draw the axis on the Z, we cannot get the exactly parts of the figure. Okay, means the face on the part of the Z is on the left side, and the second part it's on the side. So it's not the symmetrical figure. W, capital W. Can we get the axis in the capital W? Can we draw the axis in capital W? Yes. How many? Yes. Yes, we can draw the
Yes.
axis. But how many axes we can draw on the W?
Sir, we can draw 2 axes.
No.
1 axis.
Only we can draw the one axis on the capital W. Okay. Now look at here. On the capital P. How many axes we can draw? How many axes we can draw on the
We
capital P?
cannot draw any axis.
Very good. We cannot draw the AD. Now the C. How many axes we can draw on the capital C?
7.
Huh? 1. Yes, very good.
1.
Not more than 1. Okay, now again, do you have any question? This is the graph paper. Now you can take the homework. Take the screenshot of homework. Look at it. Complete the following symmetrical on graph paper. Take the homework.
Okay,
Complete
sir.
following symmetrical figure on graph paper. Okay, taken. Make this symmetrical figure on graph paper. Now, today we have complete our lesson here. It's a very short and small lesson. Okay, is there any problem again? So now, okay, thank you. Bye.